Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As some of you may know, if you have been following me on Instagram, you know that Haz and I
bought a house.
Forever in debt, but yes. It is going to be so worth it. And I actually did a little poll on my Instagram stories and I asked you guys if you wanted to see the house, if you wanted to see the whole progress, because we are going to be doing some renovations and you will see why. You will see why in a minute. So I thought also just for our sake, because this is going to be our home for hopefully a very long time to come. So we just kind of wanted to show you the house as it is now. This is going to be an empty house tour and kind of talk you through our plans for the house, and then I'm going to keep this as like a little vlog series going so you guys can see the progression of our renovations and
super exciting.
How I'm going to decorate, how we're going to decorate the house. So yeah, a lot of you were really interested in it. So if you want to see our house,
stay tuned.
Keep on watching. So this is obviously our entryway. The great thing about this space here, my favorite thing about it, is the understair storage, because I love me some good storage, and that's going to be really useful for things like luggage, boxes, vacuum cleaners, things like that.
And for when Harry Potter stays.
Yeah, I did have the idea that I could make it into like a little house, like a doggy house for Zara. But then I was like, kind of want it for the storage, so won't be doing that. Obviously these are the stairs. We will be taking you up there very, very soon, but first things first, let's get into the living room. Okay, so this is the living room. It's actually a very decent size, and we have some very exciting plans for this space. This is where we're gonna hang, we're gonna have the squad over, we're gonna have our TV up here. The carpet is brand new. It's also been freshly painted. However, you will see the skirting still needs to be painted, and we also want to paint the doors as well. So you can see the timber on the doors is not painted. So we're thinking we're just going to paint those nice and white. Keep it clean, keep it simple.
Has anybody seen an aircon system like this? This is vintage. We're talking old school.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
I don't.
Look at the control system. Beep, boop, 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 beep.
One of the other funny things that you'll notice about the house is that every single light in this place, in every room, is different. So every room that you go into, the lights seem to be some weird, funky things, and it's very quirky, but it's a bit weird. So imagine here, we actually bought a new couch. Harry has bought us the nicest grey, deep L-shaped couch. So we can have our couch here, going in an L shape, and then TV on this side, nice little coffee table. I'm thinking a plant in the corner. I think Harry has other plans for the plants for the corner here. Harry's not really on board the plant train.
Yes, I am.
You don't like the plant.
No, there's some plants that I'm about, and there's some plants that I'm not about.
Yeah, it's not about the basic. So we're going to get a funky plant, something a little bit different, something a little bit quirky. And yeah, this is probably going to be the space where we spend most of our time. It is the living room. So coming on through these nice double doors, we have the dining room. We only have one item of furniture here, which is this lovely table, which was gifted to me by one of my friends from Africa. Yeah, here we have the dining room. So at the moment, you can see that it's kind of a little bit of a strange space. It's not super usable at the moment. It's a little narrow. So what our plan is, we're gonna knock this sucker out, open up the kitchen, and this will just be like an extension of the kitchen space. So it's a little bit more open plan, a little bit more flowy. So we're basically going to chop from here all the way back open this baby up, again, you'll see the lighting different in every room. Not sure what's going on with the lights. I think Harry and I will have some fun picking some lights. At the moment they're like these pendant lights, but I'm sure we can find something a little bit more modern, you know?
Something
Not
a bit
really
more
sure.
our taste.
Not really sure what's going on here with the lights. Not really sure.
It's quirky.
We're also going to put in some new roller blinds in here because this, I don't fuss with this. Not this. I trip on these all the time. My feet get caught up in this. I don't know what it is. These, they don't like me. They don't like me. So through here we have the kitchen. Our house was actually built in about the 60s, 70s, when it was sort of custom to have the women in the kitchen tucked away. So the kitchen is at the back of the house, it is sort of tucked in. That's why we want to knock out this wall, open her up, because these days people entertain, they are in the kitchen entertaining their guests, and this is kind of where, you know, every social gathering ends up being, in the kitchen. So I think once we knock this out, it's going to be much more modern, much more of a flow happening. We're obviously going to get some new appliances as well. Our plan at the moment, we're not quite sure exactly how the kitchen's going to go, but I'm going to move the oven, get a new oven altogether, get rid of this one, move it under here. That way we can have all of this space for pantry and storage. So just off from the kitchen, we have the laundry. It's a pretty decent size, but as you can see, it is a little bit bare. All we have in here is the cupboard for the hot water tank and this lovely vanity. So the plan for the space is we're going to put in a bench top. In here, we're going to get rid of this altogether. We'll have our washer, bench top, and then we're actually going to put the dryer up so we can still utilize the space for a bench top here. We've got a new sink, and then we're just going to have some floating shelves and then possibly a little railing that will come down here so that we can hang our clothes on it in case we don't want to put them in the dryer or if we want to steam them. Then just off the lounge and the dining area, we have the toilet or the powder room. So in here, if you want to come on in, although I don't suggest trying to open the linen cupboard as it is because she's broken.
Please don't do that.
She's broken. And the last time we tried
She's not broken, she's elderly.
Yeah, she is elderly, she's not in a good way, and the last time we tried to open this, it nearly fell on us, so that's not good. You'll see in here, this is very much an old school toilet. The tiles are quite funky actually, aren't they? Look at them. Quite funky. The toilet and the vanity in here definitely needs to go and be replaced. My plan for in here, I'm kind of have an idea of what I want it to be, and I'm actually really excited about it. I have a dream of having a backlit round mirror. I just think they're so cool. So I definitely want to have one of those in here. The plan is we're going to rip out this sliding door because at the moment, that's sort of the toilet, whereas we already have a door here. So it kind of seems like redundant to have a second door because no one's going to be going to the linen cupboard while someone's on the toilet. You know what I mean? So we're just going to rip this out, get a brand new linen cupboard, get rid of the door and all the framework here so it can be a bit more open as well. So that is pretty much downstairs. As I was saying, we do have a lot of plans for the house. By all means, everything is functional. We totally could live here as it is, but it is a little bit dated, a little bit old, and we're very excited to give it our taste, our flavor, make it our own. That's the fun of it, right? Like, you could buy a house fully done, but if you buy an older house, you can kind of make it up, make it new, make it your own. So let's run upstairs. I can show you the bedrooms. Haz can take you through some of our ideas as well, so come on up. away. Some of it is falling apart. You will see there's some sticky tape, the veneers are coming loose. So in time we'll probably vamp this up as well. It's a nice wide staircase. Pretty good. Very good lighting here as well for photos.
Oh, hey! Didn't see you there. So, for this space, we weren't really sure, to be honest. Like, we thought, when we came to the inspection, it was made up to be like a study, and we thought, yeah, like, that's nice. Because Chelsea edits, because I edit with work, we thought that this space would be really good to be an editing space. Just something free and open. We've thought maybe getting like a big chair. We've got an idea to have like one of those big lounge chairs, or like a massive beanbag that you can just plonk yourself in, hit the computer, get all that editing done, whilst having like a nice view to look at. As Chelsea said before, the lighting in here is super good, so if you ever need to get a little snippy snap, this is the spot. This is the best spot in the house. As you can see, another light fitting, another difference. It's all quirky. I think that's what Chelsea and I like most about this place, is all these little quirks, just little random bits that were just like, okay, that's cool.
Why not?
Why not? As you do. So, come on in. This is our first guest room. This would be where Handog and Brett come and stay, or my mom, or my dad. As you can see, lovely little space. Anybody who's actually going to come and stay with us will be in this room. Super nice. It's got a good vibe. It's chilled. There's a nice space for the bed, bedside. Cupboards are going to be changed. Going to be having some nice cupboards put in. You've also got room with a view, so that's pretty cool. One thing I noticed in this house, these door handles, vintage. Get a little shot of that. Bang. Chelsea has got a great hookup for our cupboards. Basically, as you can see, they're not too bad. But what we need to do is we're going to gut them out completely. You can see that there's this random little block here. We're going to get this taken out, this shelf taken out, and basically we're just going to raise it up so that it's just one whole flat area.
We have the second bedroom, which is actually going to be my filming room / studio. So all of my makeup, my vanity, is going to be like beauty lovers' dream in here. I'm so excited to decorate this room, so come on in. So you guys may know my setup at home at the moment. It's going to be very similar in here. However, I'm going to have so much more room. It's going to be way easier to film in here. I'm going to have my backdrops. I can have my whole vanity set up here. And there's way more room for me to film and have all my equipment. At the moment, at my current house, we are a little bit squished with the space for filming. It kind of encroaches, is that the word, encroaches? Kind of encroaches on the lounge room. So it'll be really nice to have my own space. I'll be able to shut the door, be like, everyone get out, I'm filming. This is like my little workspace. This is my Zen room.
This is your safe haven.
This is my happy place. I'm gonna have probably my beauty awards up on the room. There's gonna be beautiful mirrors. I can do clothing try-ons, hauls in here. It's gonna be very exciting. And again, different lights.
Round 4.
None of the lights are the same. Not one light, not one single light in any room is the same. Very strange.
It's quirky.
Alright, let's go to the master bedroom. Also, you may notice, painted, not painted. Do you know why? Do you know why? Any guesses why?
Tell us the secrets. Tell us the secrets.
Well, my guess having worked in property management for a very long time, the property industry, I would say that they photographed this room, hence they painted this door, but they wanted to save on money, so they didn't paint the other side, and since they weren't photographing the hallway, there was not really any need. But we will be painting that one. So through the hallway, again, the light. So through the hallway we have the bathrooms. So this is the bathroom. At the moment, you will see it is very old school. We are planning on getting everything new, starting from scratch. We're also planning on rearranging this room as well. If you come on through, you will see we have a shower and a bath. Again, wouldn't recommend opening this because it's stuck and I could barely fit in to have a shower. So this is gonna go. We wanted to utilize the space a little bit more. So we're actually gonna be putting the bath over here in this area. You may also notice that at the moment, because we have a window above the vanity, you can't have a mirror there. So for me, that kind of doesn't really make any sense. So we're actually going to move the vanity over here so that we can have a mirror up on the wall. And then we're going to do a bath shower combo, which will be over on this side of the bathroom. And then last but not least, we have the master bedroom. This is the biggest bedroom in the house. So this is the master bedroom. Again, we will be ripping out the wardrobes. There's actually a lot of wardrobe space in this room. We're going to be ripping it out, doing sliding doors, because at the moment, the doors pull out. But if you were to have a side table here, it kind of restricts where you can go to. Whereas if these were sliding, then you can have more room for side tables, bed, things like that. It's just the little things you got to think of. If you want to maximize room, obviously a door is going to stop you from being able to put anything in the swing area. Yeah. So having rolling doors just makes life a lot easier.
Obviously, number 5.
Different light.
You got it. Old school, new school. You got it. Beep boop boop. I think really we're just gonna have this pretty simple bed, bedside tables, maybe like chest of drawers or maybe something at the end. We're really not sure if we want to do a TV in this room, but I don't know. These are all things that we're kind of like figuring out as we go. Cupboards would be really good. I think the sliding doors, as Chelsea said before, maximizing that space. We both have a lot of clothes. I also have a lot of shoes. Need to be getting them in a fresh display, which we'll be going to IKEA for. And yeah, I think that's about it for the master.
Then just off the master bedroom, we have our ensuite. This actually was renovated in the 90s. So the whole house was like 60s, 70s vibes. In here, they actually did a little renovation in about the 90s. So you will see it's actually not so bad in here. So this bathroom is very long at the moment, and you'll see we have this vent thing. And the vanity at the moment comes out. So it leaves you not much space here. It is quite a long, skinny bathroom. So the plan is to just sort of bring in the vanity a little bit more. We can't knock this out, unfortunately. We might be able to, but I don't think we can. We're going to do new tiles, floor to ceiling. We're going to get a new toilet, The shower is actually not so bad. This is very similar to our shower at home, but we just want to modernize it, freshen it up, get some new finishings. We also have plans to possibly do a little recessed shelf, so a little niche shelf which will go in here, and then that's pretty much it. This is the ensuite bathroom.
So this will be mainly my bathroom.
So yes, this will probably be Harry's bathroom because I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff.
She needs storage. I need mirror.
Doesn't really need
It's
storage.
yeah, it's a win-win.
So yeah, this vanity is absolutely fine. It's just, you can see, it's just old. Like, it's alright though. You know, the whole, as I said, the whole house is completely fine as it is now. I would happily live here. But hey, isn't it fun to do it right now?
Yeah, a little facelift.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a little face up.
Okay guys, so that was our empty house tour. I hope that you enjoyed it. As you can see, we have some... Oh. Okay, let me stop.
Whoa! Oh my god. So guys, that was a wrap on our empty house tour. We hope you liked it. We love this space. We're so excited to do what we want to do with it. It's like exciting for both of us to have this opportunity, being both so young, and you know, I'm like looking forward to it mainly because, you know, Chelsea, as she said, she works in property. She knows this like the back of her hand.
Got this.
She got this. But for me, like, I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie with this. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to like learn about all the process, trusting the process, and
It is a
I
process.
guess just like figuring out what we like and making something of our own. You know, this is like a really crazy, amazing opportunity that we've got, and I'm just so excited to be sharing it with Chelsea.
Yeah, so we can sort of make it our own. As has said, we do have some ideas, but we have never done this before. While I have worked in property for a very long time, I still, you know, haven't done it myself for my own house and with my own taste. So I'm going to be learning along the way what I like, what I don't like, and yeah, we're just gonna kind of figure it out. So we thought we would take you along for the journey. If you did like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments any ideas that you guys have or any renovations that you've done, any mistakes you've made, because trust me, we will appreciate
We're super open
some
to advice, super
Yeah.
open to like your opinions, whatever you got.
Yeah.
Just give us all that info. Put those details in the comments.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are also very grateful to have Handog helping us because she has built a house before. She's got this.
She got the knowledge.
We also have very similar taste. I said to Haz, I was like, do a mood board on Pinterest because,
Oh yeah.
because I was like, I kind of don't even know what Harry would do if it was up to him. So I made him make a mood board of like things that he likes, and not just in terms of the renovations, but like decorating as well.
The style.
And then we shared our Pinterest
Yeah,
board.
so it was right before Chelsea went to Africa, and we decided, yep, we're going to do this, we're going to start the Pinterest. We had no idea what each of us had selected.
And I was
No
in
problem.
Africa, I was like on the plane making a little Pinterest board, and then I was like, show me your Pinterest board, and we showed each other, and it was the same! It was like pretty much
We're
the exact
matching
same.
heaven.
It was so funny, I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
So our vibe is very much like neutral tones, whites, blacks, greys, and then a little pop of pink.
Little pop of pink.
Because yeah, pink is like one of my absolute favorite colors. We both love blush pastel pinks, so you'll probably see a little bit of that coming through, and then of course metallics like rose golds, silvers, things like that. So
All the trimmings of a Christmas tree.
yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you in my next video, if not sooner. Bye!